view through the contrast of different colors. Hello, my name is Sarah. Today I'll introduce my picture name on Sunday afternoon on the island La Grande Jackson. My art style is pointillism. It means I am painted with dots. I was born on December 2nd in Paris during the Second French Empire. Also, Henry Lemon inspired me to become an artist. Visiting museums and libraries inspired me to study pointillism. My very famous picture is Sunday afternoon on the island of La Grande. It is also painted pointillism. It was made between 1884 and 1886. The island is one of the popular places where the rich French people like to visit. I was interested in tranquil and relaxed atmosphere, so I decided to paint this scene and use many dots. If you look at my painting from over, the dots let the forms start to appear. You may notice the picture has a possibility like sculptures. It does not have many impressions. That's because I rather wanted to focus on showing the effect of color, which means emotions and expression were not as important to me. Unlike other painters, I emphasize color and symmetry rather than emotion or feelings. In addition, I want to mention that I painted the frame inside the frame to look better with the artwork. For example, if my paint has green dots, I color the frame next to it red, because red dots make green stand out more. Thank you.
I was born in the Netherlands on March 30, 1853. My full name is Vincent Willem, and I like drinking coffee every day. I am happy to be one of the Impressionist artists. Do you know who inspired me to become an artist? Well, artists like Milan, Monet, and Gauguin inspired me to draw similar to their own style. Also, I was interested in Japanese prints and pointillism. As I studied more, I developed my own style of painting. Europe was experiencing industrialization and social change. Earlier, I enjoyed painting the common people's life, the rural everyday scenes. One of my best paintings from the early career is the potato eaters. Then I started to make colorful paintings. And like Monet, I enjoy painting nature, but I try to put my emotions in my paintings. That's why I love making self-portraits. However, while I was having mental issues, I used more yellow and blue colors a lot. This is one of my latest paintings, The Starry Night. I drew this painting because I wanted to express my lonely, painful feelings. People say I'm a crazy artist. I would be happy if they focus on the big tree. You might notice that I wasn't thinking bad about that. Now, focus on the bright stars and holy winds. The night stars look beautiful in my eyes when I was having hard times at the mental hospital. I succeeded in expressing my sad emotions by using wavy lines and a dark background. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Monet. I am well known as an Impressionist painter. I am from Paris, born in 1838. My full name is Oscar Claude Monet. I love drawing nature, landscapes, and water. In this work, it tells us the beauty of nature and humans. Let's look at this painting I made. What do you feel? Peaceful. I felt calm while I drew this bird. I use many blue colors to make it feel peaceful. This is the landscape of the Haber River. I do the moment of dawn, and the sun has just the sun looks lighting up. It was so beautiful. From now on, I want to tell you more about impressive sunrise. I made this work in 1872. Actually, I wanted to draw light and not the object itself. People said, why is it so blurry? It is like graffiti. But I wanted to capture my feelings and depict the impression. If you look closely at my work, you can't find a clear line. It may be misunderstood as something painted harshly, but it was done intentionally. And now, when the sun has just risen, the outlines of objects are not clear. They have broad boundaries and the light spreads, creating a dreamy, hazy feeling. I deliberately painted it this way to capture that effect. So, how was the impression made? At the exhibition, critics chipped away. This is just a mess, it's just an impression. And this is where the word impressionism comes from. Later, I opened the first Impressionist exhibition in Paris. I'm so proud to be known as an Impressionist painter. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Picasso. I was born on October 25th, 1881 in Malaga, Spain. I showed artistic talent from a young age and became a painter influenced by my father. I was also influenced by Portugal. My art style is beautiful. There have been left period and lost period. I also used collage to make paintings. Cubism is my favorite art style and drew pictures in various viewpoints. In the blue period, I drew sad paintings. During the worst period, I loved and enjoyed my life, which makes my paintings look bright and happy. I have had many conflicts as I continued my artistic career. For example, social conflict, financial conflicts, and so on. Today, I will introduce conflicts in my art style between realism and cubism. And my early paintings used realism, but later I developed creative styles such as symbolism and cubism. Importantly, this painting of living women shows hope for them. Who cares what things can be seen? Yes, he saw sad women. I saw what it was like during the Spanish Civil War. I wanted to take as my reaction to tragedy. In addition, take a look at the woman's face. Her features are painted on ribbons. I took the scene from behind from their side or from above. Therefore, she is disturbed in both judgment and broken. In conclusion, my paintings have deep emotions such as despair and conflicts. The main focus of my painting is the creative approach I took to bring from this cubism. You have any French artist. I was recognized as an artist in the 19th century. I was known for drawing ballet dancers. I was born in Paris, France in 1834. When I was a child, I was fascinated by art. I spent time drawing and sketching. I was raised in an artistic environment, which led me to school, such as École des Beaux-Arts in 1855, before I moved to Rome to study art further. I was influenced by great classical artists such as Rembrandt and Botticelli. While I learned the classics of art, a new style of art emerged in the 19th century that fascinated me. Impressionism. It was about capturing moments. I was interested in the art style, so I drew dancers that I introduced the ballet class. I drew it because I'm always interested in human movement and dance. First of all, it shows drawings from higher angles than other paintings. It was a time of few changes, and one of them was for photography. I created films as if I took from photographs with my version camera. So the eye level is higher by this in real life. Also, because I wanted to make it look like a photograph, I didn't take every dancer. Some of their clothes are cut off, so it's not visible in the painting. As a result, it shows realism in my painting. I painted like how cameras will take pictures. I wanted to tell real life of a living there. Thank you.
First, I will introduce myself. My full name is Edward Monk. I was born on December 12th in 1863. Also, I'm one of Norway's leading expressionist painters. A lot of sad things happened in my life. When I was young, my mom, sister, and brothers died, and I have experienced a whole life. There was also my lost betrayal. Therefore, my mind has always been blue. However, I had a passion for art from an early age, and as I grew up, I celebrated the pain from my family's death and my love's betrayals paid me to art. Now I will tell you about the stream. Please look at this painting. Can you hear the despair and devastation from my painting? I hope you can, because that was the main message of this art piece. This class is also known in Norway. There is a less political effect, and the person in the foreground is the only one who hears the underlying spirit from nature. I use the vivid and strong colors to express the beauty of life. Lastly, I wanted to send the message of social insecurity and uncertainty. It was a time of industrialization and urbanization. So people felt uncertain and afraid of a new style of life, which means everyone felt unstable, including myself, felt unstable, anxious, and not always happy. Society was changing. Importantly, that is why I used these three lines. I wanted to express deep frustration and a hopeless state of mind. Do you have any questions?